Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So this is going to be a reading for all of my chosen ones, Lightworkers, 144,000. We're going to take a look into the energies that are surrounding us at this time. Okay, so it's very intense energies going on at this time with the solar eclipse that happened in Scorpio. Okay, there's just a lot definitely going on within my world. So I definitely had to take 2 days off, right? And even today, I've had to ask for a lot of like protection, guidance. Some of the messages that I was receiving was that you gotta kind of go with what's just going on at this time. Really trying to like using the conflicts and the things that are arising or that are happening your way, kind of look for why they're in fact happening. Could very much help you at this time. I just seen a glitch in my video too. We'll see how this goes. But it's like you're being tested to work with things at this time, because you're always going to have distractions and things blocking you, especially with us rising, right? We're definitely stirring up new devils, and it's like with that saying, new levels, new devils. It's definitely happening. And you're going to have to really just work with things, go with the flow. Just really finding that composure within, I'm getting, is really going to help you rise. That's kind of what I've been doing. You need to know that definitely, like, karma is going to be served and it's going to be played out. And, like, Source is definitely very much aware of whoever's, like, getting in your way, setting you back, trying to block you, trying to stop you. So for some of this, it's just like, you just need to keep your composure, just keep going with what you're doing, and let Source take care of things, right? Just kind of go with the flow, just keep doing you, right? So on the bottom here is Dharma Wheel, karmic lessons, peer pressure, moral codes. So definitely karmic lessons are very much closing out. They showed me the well-being card earlier too. It's a self-preservation, service to spirit, and youthful experiences. I feel that that's going to be very beneficial. I'm going to take a look into the readings of these cards as well, but I wanted to let you know all of them first. So we've got the Temple of Mary, emotional expression, playful innocence, exploitation. So you guys could definitely be feeling really emotional and very much expressing your emotions, and really clearing out your temple too, right? Is what a lot of you are doing, because this, even though this was a new moon, it's kind of has the punch to it of like a full moon, right? And it's like the new moon's like amplified, but it's like with eclipses, things are eclipsed out for something new to come in. And often it's something that is a lot of emotions are attached to it, because a lot of times it has to do with like family, your family life or career, just something that you've been in for a while that was not easy for you. It was something that often it happens, it's something that like you don't want to change because you don't want to feel the emotions behind it, or for whatever reason it's something you've been avoiding, but it's something that's blocking you from your divine life path, because these eclipses are about leveling up. So it's like if you are hesitant about doing something or making a decision, that could very much be eclipsed out for you. A lot of you that have these psychic abilities and gifts coming out, or you've just already had them, you might in fact already know what's coming, because you're going to kind of get that feeling of, what's destined to, what needs to happen, and you're going to be getting the feelings that it's coming. Most of you already know, in fact, when something is about to happen. You know that that it's coming, because you already feel it. You could be getting different things that are definitely letting you know, especially if you guys are clairvoyant and you're starting to see, or they could be coming to you in your dreams and things like that, or just this inner knowing, strong intuition and things like that, right? So you're definitely going to, a lot of you know what in fact this major change is, but just it's like really everybody's going to be going through this, where they're getting things eclipsed out, because it's like something has to happen if you're not in full alignment with your divine life path and purpose, right? So for a lot of you, it could very much be leveling up, which is very beautiful. And it's like gateway energy, portal energy, that almost is coming through, right? I've been seeing a lot of portals and gateways within my cards. I see Cosmic Gateway right here, talking about insecurities, connection with others, refocusing. For some of you, it's like you're not even realizing that you're missing something because you're so far off track where you're at. And that's okay, because I want you guys to know that's what's so beautiful about these leveling ups, these divine, these divine, trying to put my feelings into words here, these divine opportunities, I'm going to say, that are coming in. Because it's like a lot of us, it's like we slowly level up and we learn our lessons, right? And we get okay with situations and people because we know that we've learned from them. It's like, okay, like I was in a previous situation where, maybe somebody was not treating you in the best way, so you learn how to distance yourself from them. You get into another situation, but it's like maybe you're with the same type of energy and the same type of thing is happening, but you're learning to put your boundaries. You're learning, because you're applying the lessons that you've learned before, but it's just not enough, right? It's like you're making the right steps and the actions, and Source sees that, but it's like you're not doing it enough. And that's where they come in to really help you, like, okay, well, we're going to move this for you. So it's kind of really just like a push forward, right, to help you, right? So it's very beautiful. The only people that this is going to be like very dramatic for, I feel, are the ones that are not doing anything whatsoever, not completely shut off to their spirituality, completely not in alignment with wanting to do their divine life path, purpose, just completely just not serving a purpose whatsoever, just here having fun, just living life and not worried about anything or anyone. Those are the people where it's just going to be like a rude awakening is going to happen, okay? So for those of you that have clicked on this video, me labeling it for the chosen ones, Lightworkers, everything, just all of that, you definitely are already going towards your divine life path and purpose. So this is a very beautiful time that this is going to be helping you, okay? All right, so magic alchemy is here too. Innovation, ingenuity, curiosity, and ahead of your time. You guys are going to be getting a lot of divine guidance too, a lot of divine intelligence, really tapping in and getting that enlightenment. You're going to be getting the realizations of how to make something work that wasn't working for you before. You're going to be connecting. You're finally going to be able to create something, which is very beautiful. It's like new doors and opportunities are opening up for you that might not have been there before because of karmic lessons that you in fact need to close out. So this is what is so beautiful. This is definitely a time to go over things that you may have not missed before. It's like, say you were trying to create something, or you're trying to start up a business or some sort of creative project or hobby or whatever this is that you maybe tried to pursue in the past but didn't work out, right? You might get that enlightenment, that guidance, that opportunity that is going to make it work out in your favor for this time. Because maybe what was holding you back was, in fact, you needed to put a little bit more time and effort into it. You needed to change something about it, or maybe it just wasn't the right timing. But see, I'm feeling now it is, right? It's all in divine timing. And this is a very important time too, because this is when as chosen ones are supposed to rise up with our talents, with our abilities, with all of these things, and really start to set the path, right? And remember, more than anything, if you are feeling as though you're for some reason, like if you're putting yourself in some sort of category, like I've missed my time, like say you're doing something or it has to do with your age or the type of people that maybe create this, right? Like maybe you're wanting to be a content creator of say something that normally it's not in your age bracket. Like say you're normally wanting to go do something and it's normally like something teens are doing or something like that. That it's now more than ever is the time that you need to pursue these things, because we are really going to be doing things out of tradition. This is what's making us chosen ones really stand out so significantly, is that we're showing everybody that age is nothing but a number, that you are able to pursue your dreams, your passions, your creative projects at any age whatsoever. So you're going to be seeing just massive things coming out. And that's what's so beautiful, and like a lot of like prodigies, things like that are just going to be coming out, and that's what's going to appear. It's going to be a lot of people, like children, things like that. Now I could be talking to you, your child may be a chosen one. Well, we do have chosen children, right? It's chosen ones. So maybe this is about embracing an idea with your child, or maybe it's creating something. I'm seeing a lot of that too. A lot of like parents are pushing their children, and they're doing things together, right? So this is very beautiful. That's what I mean. Whatever you're feeling at this time to pursue and go after, whatever dreams, passions, ambitions, just remember whatever it is, you need to pursue at this time. I just seen 10 on the clock. All right, we have Light Seer, Light Quest, Visionary, Mental Strength, Resilience. Very beautiful. We got Ascension Flame here, Liberation, a sense of greater purpose, high expectations. Okay. Energy exchange, negative influences, and self-sabotage. That's probably the worst thing that you can do. Remember, we're about breaking the matrix and getting out of fear, getting out of living life for other people. We're living life for us. We're not letting people block us anymore. Remember, whatever it is, serving your mission, answering the call at this time, is going after your what excites you, your passions, your dreams, your ambitions, right? Not holding back. Okay. So negative influences around you, like I said, you guys, you got to learn to work with things. Know that if you have people coming at you at this time and people telling you like, oh, well, you can never attain that or whatever, take that and put it, to put it towards building your empire, building up whatever you're doing, right? Take that as like one of your first fans or one of your first, because you know what? Once it goes for you, that person's going to be on your side, right? And things like that. Or they're going to want to be, so you got to learn to just work with it. And that's one thing I've started to realize is having so many negative influences around me. I started to realize that every time somebody said something that in fact put me down, I was like, oh, that's in fact letting me know that I am on the right path. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. This is a good idea for me. Things like that, right? So you got to learn to flip it and learn to work with it at this time. All right, so let's get some more guidance into these messages. So I told you a little bit about the channel messages that I was receiving, okay? And we're going to see more. So Cosmic Gateway is you are in a time of great personal change and growth. Don't be afraid to start over again and finding fresh ways to support the life you want and with joy and happiness. If you feel overwhelmed, reduce excessive workloads as you work throughout this process. And that could be a way too, if you have like a lot of negative influences and things like that around you, people could very much be weighing you down at this time to try to take you off a course. 1222. So you need to be careful for that. You need to be mindful of the energy that you're giving to people at this time, because they are in fact trying to take your energy level to take you away from what you're creating. Okay? And it's part of that double energy, right? So you need to be mindful of that. Okay, so definitely connecting with others, refocusing. Our mind is a powerful tool that when we fully open and activate this, we can connect our being to light sources unimaginable in the naked eye. And definitely when you're connecting with divine source, you're getting into that creative energy. You're getting into a place where you can quiet the mind. You connect with your spirit guides, your ancestors, right? You're going to get fresh ideas and new opportunities and things like that. So when the secret light of the cosmic gateway shines upon the world, the individual's acceleration of self-awareness through self-realization can reveal the body's capability of healing itself. Wow, that's very powerful. So self-realization, work through any feelings of sadness or melancholy you have in the past or what you're seeking to change. Challenge yourself to try new things, right? So if you are holding on to things from the past that could be holding you back, you need to release and let those things go. As we went through major healings, a lot of emotional traumas and wounds from the past were closing out with this eclipse energy too. A lot of us had a lot of emotional traumas and wounds, like especially with the twins. A lot of them were closing out a lot of things that were creating blocks. Fear of abandonment, fear of commitments, insecurities opening up and things like that. So a lot of them, were getting work done on them, getting separated. And if this didn't already happen, it could be happening, because this eclipse energy, its trajectory is for the next 6 months. So this could be happening, could have already happened. We're feeling this eclipse energy, about 30 days before it came in. It peaked, of course, on when the eclipse came in, and then outwardly so. However you feel it fitting, if you are on the twin flame journey, or just to know that that's the energy that's going to be coming through with this. But twins, a lot of them, time is up for twins to come together in union. This is like the final push to get them together. So for some of them, it's like a divine masculines, maybe some feminines too, were kind of put in spiritual jail, kind of focused to wake up and really push to awaken to the journey, learn any lessons that they may have needed to learn, if there was any karma that needed to be served due to sabotaging of the journey at all and holding things back. It's very much why it was happening, right? And for some, it's like some twins both had karma to clear out. If there was any self-sabotaging lessons that needed to learn, it was really pushing to purge. So it could be a lot of emotions, a lot of different things happening to get these two to align, because these twins are very much meant to come together at this time to create whatever they're creating here. Everybody's journey is different, to help with the upliftment and the great shift and the great awakening, okay? So very powerful. I wanted to take a look at the violet flame too. So 35, okay, so transmuting anxiety and removing and clearing negative energy frequencies that are stopping you from listening and hearing your senses accurately in your heart and mind. Calling in the flame of the violet fire of Saint Germain can create a path for miracles and awaken hidden abilities that are dormant within you. If you choose to recalibrate with the violet fire of ascension, you will become more attuned to your senses. Interpreting this world around you in a clear and accurate way is going to free you from outside influences. So this is very, very powerful, right? I see some sacred geometry on there, as this is the sacred light oracle. It's very, very powerful. Working with the color purple, looking at this card, calling in Saint Germain, right? Ascended Master Saint Germain can very much help you. It's definitely here in this reading. So arriving to assist you in clearing and a detoxification process. He suggests that you remove external and introduce stimuli. Self-indulgence will only distance you from understanding what you currently need, placing a fog over your inner vision. So be careful of materialism, money, things like that, things that you're feeling fulfillment through. This is an excellent time to clear out anything, letting go of things, making room for new energy, that creates the flow of things to you too, releasing, letting go of things for new things to come in. But be careful of what's distracting you at this time, okay? Let's look at energy attachments next. So you are a conscious creator. How you address the energy in your life determines how it is directed around you. Emotional energy, spiritual entities, and negative energy frequencies have the potential to disrupt your life force, misdirecting you and your thoughts towards lower vibrational actions such as addictions, mental and emotional instability, and other non-loving pathways filled with self-sabotage and critical judgment. Forever in a deep state of awareness and tranquility, Lord Shiva is held as supreme being and is depicted in two poses, meditation and dance. The divine masculine is carried by Lord Shiva, as his power and presence encompass the love of all in life, choosing to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Known for rescuing other gods and spiritual beings by agreeing to swallow the blue poison, Hala, he was able to save all living beings and bring order to the world. Any state of fear will be weakened with your auric fields, making it more challenging to keep attachments away and to keep control of your energy. Lord Shiva asks you to address any parasitic connections of energy attachments that have been draining your vitality, influencing and interrupting your thought process. So be mindful of that. When you're trying to work, you're trying to be in quiet and meditation, you're trying to calm down, you're trying to take some time for yourself. What is coming about? What is distracting you? What is interrupting you? What is coming at you, okay? Ascension Master Lord Shiva holds the power of destruction and creation within his grasps, suggesting that you regain control over your own energy exchanges and remove energetic ties that are consuming your life in a negative way, reducing spiritual manipulation. So this is very much happening. And like I told you guys upon this reading that, that's what I started this reading out as, right? Letting you know about those blocks. So like I was letting you know to work with them as much as you can, to not let them consume you, but clearly there's some of you that have these energy attachments, okay, that you're needing to clear out. So dance and body movements will lighten your heart to let go and free yourself from old restrictions. That's definitely a way that I found is like when I'm feeling very heavy and drained, things like that, I put music on, right? It elevates me. A lot of times I have to listen to music before I can even get into doing readings, right? Tonight I did my singing bowl, but any type of music, different vibrational frequencies and things like that can very much help you open up and release things. But yeah. Holding on to anger is swallowing poison. Be at peace with your demons. That's something you have to do too, because it's what's hard. It's like you got to let go of things that anger you, especially some of these things that happen. It may be hard for you, especially when like they're self-sabotaging, they're coming at you. Some of the things that I had to that helped me was when I started to realize that like a lot of times it's my kids, right? Things that come in through them and stuff, and I would tell myself, like, it's not even really them. No, it's the demons or the people that are coming at them that are projecting that on them, which is having them projected on me. Like, especially if you guys, are dealing, if your children have any other, like, toxic environments, which a lot of children do in school and things like that, bullies and all of that. A lot of times, there's like so much stuff trying to come in. I could go so many different ways with this, but I was told not to because like I don't want to give it energy, right? Like I don't like to talk a lot about negativeness and all the energies. I mean, you guys know what could be negative around your children. So a lot of times it's like they are coming at you, trying to block you from working and things like that. It's not even them doing it. It's the demons that may already be in their mind or attached to them or whatever, Because like I said, our light and what we're doing irritates these demons. So a lot of times it's like kind of like they take over, right? So what I'm getting at is sometimes it's easier just to be like, it's not them really saying those things to me or trying to block me and distract me. So it's easier to release and let them go, right? Of those situations that arise and things like that. Because you're like, yeah, I see right through you. I know. So that can help you. But definitely there's only so much you can take and handle, I'm getting, right? Okay, so, yeah, you're definitely trying to create something very beautiful, okay, very powerful. We definitely are. We're here to change the world, so you know that. So, definitely, you got a lot of help here, a lot of beautiful, ascended masters. These all represent, I pulled 6 cards here, but I had 8, 9. The 10 cards are showing to me right now. Slowing down, materialism, psychic debris. There's definitely things blocking your space, right? There's definitely a quest here. You're definitely trying to create something very beautiful. You need to use this gateway energy that you have coming in. You have a direct connect for like divine guidance at this time. This is a very powerful time, eclipse season, right? This is so beautiful. And if you guys are into reading your own oracle cards, things like that, this Sacred Light Oracle is just so powerful. It was definitely meant for us chosen ones at this time of 5D ascension and the shift. It is so helpful. The sacred geometry that is within these cards is so powerful too. I would advise you guys to get this deck if you have not, to work with it. Just pull some cards each day and get some guidance. It says Ascension cards for the spiritual seeker. I mean, it is just so powerful, and I was just in awe and wow when I got this deck. And I've been seeing so many other chosen ones use this deck at this time. I got it on Amazon too, I believe. It's so beautiful. Like, I want to hold up each of these cards. I'm almost a bit, see my light just not even doing justice with these cards. They're so beautiful. They're gold gilded. They're just so beautiful. Like, I want to get into reading each of the cards, but I'm close to 30 minutes and I want to get into another reading, but yeah, so I'm going to leave this reading here. But that way you can definitely know the Ascended Masters that you have here with you, calling them in, working with them. I mean, you can always call them in, but it's just it's so powerful and so beautiful. So all right guys, so I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely hold the vision, definitely spend some time outside if you can, definitely take some self-love, take some time for yourself. You're definitely creating something very beautiful. All of us are just so talented, have so many gifts and abilities to use. You know, everybody's is different, you know, so in a collective reading I can't tell you what that is, but whatever you feel inspired to do at this time, you know, mine's definitely, one of mine is to be a teacher, you know, a healer. So I definitely want to help show the way and awaken you guys. I could be doing this just in this reading alone, as I'm told that, you know, I help anchor these energetic codes that come through within these gateways and these portals, and just listening to the tone of my voice, things that I'm saying, the synchronicities and messages and things like that. I mean, just think if you guys go and get this deck and you start to, how empowering that was for you guys, you know? So whatever you guys feel guided to doing at this time, it's very beautiful. It's definitely going to help with the upliftment. It's just very powerful to stay in that vibration, because remember, we're keepers of the light. We hold the light, and the more like in a high vibration we are, the more light that we're radiating at this time, and it's going to help us chosen ones rise and help with the raising the vibration collectively of this planet. So it's very powerful. All right guys, I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you have not, as your guide seed for a reason, know that. And I love all of the comments, the likes, the shares, anything you guys want to do an energy exchange or share love and light. It's very beautiful. All right guys, love you. Bye.